Okay, I think this is going to be arrestafield. Declaration of Rights. Virginia Declaration of Rights, Part 8. Yeah, I probably started ticking off a few people with the last one. I didn't find the particular verse that I was thinking of, but I know there's a verse in there somewhere that says, "Women, wives, submit yourselves to your husbands." And it's in the same chapter there somewhere. I forget exactly, but I did find another rather interesting verse here in 1 Corinthians 11, verse 7. And it's right, it really has to do with everything I've been talking about here. Verse 7, "For a man indeed ought to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man." Okay, for all you preachers out there, what is this nonsense about marriage being 50-50? What is this equality nonsense? The woman was created for the man. The man was created for the glory of God. That's not equality. Okay? Not equality. Equality is a simple little idea that narrow little minds can grasp. Okay? Alright, narrow little minds can grasp that idea. It's simple. It doesn't take any brain power. How many IQ points did you burn up to come up with that one? You're not going to find equality in the scripture anywhere, you preachers. You hear me? You find it. It's not there. Woman was created for man. Man was created for God. Man was not created for man. Okay? Man was not created for man. The point is, what for? That's the question. The purpose. You got to look at the purpose. You got to start thinking, what for? Why am I doing this? Not, do I have to, did somebody tell me that I have to do this or not? Okay? Did your preacher tell you you have to do this or not? Is that the way you think? Or do you think, or do you start thinking about what for? What's the purpose? Yeah, woman was created for man. Okay? Yeah, for all you gays out there, man was not created for man. Okay? I didn't raise my son just so they can turn 18 someday and have you, expose him, put him out there in the world to deal with all you people out there and have some, technically not a pedophile because he's turned 18, try to take advantage of him the first time he's away from home. That's what we're really worried about. Oh, I'm not worried about my own manhood. I'm worried about what you're going to try to do to my son when he gets out there. And the cops are worried about me doing something with my son I shouldn't be doing. Up until he turns 18. I'm like, you need to be more concerned about what happens when he does turn 18. Because, there are perverts out there. Like Kinsey, okay? the respected scientist. Scientist. He's a pervert. All right. Anyway, woman has a role in marriage. Man has a role. They're not equal. So don't give me this 50-50 nonsense. It's nonsense. Just read that scripture, okay? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting about verse 7. And you can check, you can read 3 verses before that, 3 verses after that to make sure you got the context. All right? It's about what for. It's not about mindlessly doing what you're told. Well, I don't get you people. Ministry is not about, just bringing in more people so you can get more in the offering plate. At least it's not supposed to be. What for? What are you doing? What is your real purpose there? Are you just running a profit-making business? Like I said before, I see churches out there in the middle of strip malls, and they're closed during the week. I mean, if you're there for the community, I think you could be open most every day, weekdays, 8 hours at least every day. If you want to reach out to people, why aren't you open when people are around? Why do you wait till Sunday to open your doors? I mean, I thought you were the ministry of grace. You're not. You're the ministry of graciously passing around the offering plate, hoping that people will put money in the offering plate so you can go spend it on some, nice fancy church building. Okay? That's why we got those churches. People go to those and they just get lost in the crowd. Yeah, I attended one of those in Dallas. I got tired of it pretty quickly. You fly out of DFW airport going north. You look down and you see this big sign painted on the roof of the building. I think it's Fellowship Church. Yep. Anyway, they're advertising themselves like a business. It's crazy. I mean, but where are they during the week? When they're building, their sanctuary is totally empty and all the other rooms empty. And people could be using them for whatever they might need to use them for. But they're just empty most of the time. And I'm tired of it. Anyway, see me on the next one.